How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Lethal Gear podcast. I know it's been a while since we had a podcast, but at the same time, we're back and we have a few things to talk about. Anyways, you know me, I'm Sonickick, and everyone else who is here is BlackRockShadow and Narrowz. Not to mention our good producer jrstan, who we had to redo our little intro for this for. Sorry on that. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start off with. Well, recently a few weeks ago, we actually had our extra live stream, and I guess we could just start off with. I guess we'll announce that we're gonna. All three of us are gonna be working on highlights, and basically we're also throwing around the idea of a monthly charity event. But overall, I think I think that was a really good event. Do you think so, guys?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was very fun, I believe. Anyways, I felt like that the extra live stream went really well, to be honest. Outside of the various instances where various people that I will not name did very, very bad at video games.
Tony.
I didn't really play. I only played like one bad video game, honestly. I think jrstan suffered from playing Lost World, so.
I think you all suffered from
fun.
playing that lightsaber game.
Oh, Sega Superstars was definitely the highlight of the stream because that was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
That was actually funny. It just went downhill from there. Let's be honest.
The Swap at Showdown part. Oh man, I'm still hoping that I get that alpha key someday. But that was a fun time.
Oh my god, I
want to get that.
Setting up swap bet was a fucking nightmare because. Okay, so I don't know if y'all didn't know, we actually had it set for 6. We had it set for 5:30 and to end at 6. But we had to go from 6 to 6:30 because we had to figure out how to set it up. What happened is that we originally were going to use jrstan's computer, but for some reason the game wasn't launching correctly, and so I had to pull out my laptop, hook that up. Hook up three PS4 controllers, hook up the goddamn capture card, and put that on the screen. And then we played Swap Bet for like 15 minutes, and then we did the story mode. I had Brendan play it because he was actually good at like games like that. So yeah.
Because Pokemon Puzzle League, baby.
Like I said, Oh, go on.
I actually played Pokemon Puzzle League this weekend solely because of how much fun I had with that. Let's just say nobody wants to actually play that game with me.
The time when James won was fucking hilarious too because he was just like I actually was trying. We were actually shocked when he won. He was just like, I'm not gonna win this anymore, but still.
Like he even changed his name to like something really long about like the 2-time blockbuster champion or something. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I watched the recap.
I watched a few of the recaps, but since Twitch's player on mobile is fucking trash, and whenever you play an ad, all of a sudden it goes to slow motion.
Why are you watching mobile? Oh my god.
Because I'm always on the
desktop.
go.
Excuse me.
Look, at times
What
I'm always
the
on the go, and I feel like watching it, and I'm just like, wow, this fucking app is trash.
It is a
Understandable.
But overall, I think there was a lot of good. Like I think one of the worst parts I think is when we couldn't get Freedom Planet 2 to work. I was so sad when it started running at like 5 FPS, and I was like, what the fuck, jrstan? This is a godlike computer. What the fuck's going on, you piece of shit?
Yeah, like James's computer is better than my computer. How could he not run it? Is my question. My favorite part was whenever, so my Sonic Adventure Let's Play went absolutely fantastic.
Oh my fucking god! I'll have a story for this. We'll have a story for this, but keep going.
So basically, it was so fantastic that good old Sonickick, Tony over here, decided, oh yeah, I could totally beat that score. And you know what? I'll give him some credit. He was like 3 minutes ahead of me. And then he choked at the end and rage quit when he could have easily won. So
what happened was okay. First of all, you're fucking lying, because what happened is that I was trying to split to get the. I was trying to get the final split, for the speed run, because you have to manually do the splits. Like when I checked with Brendan, and what happened, I was actually like 3 minutes ahead of him, and then on the last hit, I think I was like, I saw, okay, he's moved, okay, so in the last hit, if y'all haven't played Sonic Adventure 1, last hit of the final boss, he'll say, Eggman will be up to something, and he'll basically try to hit the last platform that you were on, and so I clicked off too, I moved, and then I clicked off to do the split, and I'm like, okay, I thought I was safe, but I guess at like the last millisecond when I started to move, he moved over to the platform that I moved over to, and then I just died. So,
but it counted as a win for me because according to James, it counted as a forfeit. So I won by default because he got mad.
It was a forfeit. It's a forfeit because like I fucked up, so I choked. So I
just think it's funny. At the end of the day, it was only like 3 minutes. I don't care.
At the end of the day, you you know what? You know why I caught up to you? It's because you were so shit at Skydeck. So like when I got to Skydeck, it only took me around 4 minutes. No, it was like 2 to 4 minutes, and it took you like 10 to 15. I don't know, but you were so shit at.
I just remember the last half of that speedrun being a straight up nightmare.
It was funny because like I immediately I knew more tips and tricks than he did somehow. I used less, but I used less.
To be fair, I was used to linear speedrun, and I was trying to do a weird mix between TAS and linear whenever I was doing that. So, but whatever, that was 2 weeks ago. Don't matter.
Imagine trying to copy TAS. This post was made by the Sonickick gang.
Oh no! Hold up. The TAS run is actually like Sonic Adventure's TAS run is actually one of the few tasks that you can actually do as a functional human being. It's weird. They just call it TAS run because it was discovered via TAS. It's weird.
But I have honestly.
Know your fucking place, trash. Shut the fuck up. Who cares? Know your fucking place, trash. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, it's Zombie Kabuto.
Yeah. So fucking zombie comes in, no one cares. Anyways. Anything else we would like to say about the stream? Sonic Forces was pretty fucking torturous, I remember that. And Brendan sucked at Paddle Box so hard that I had to literally come in at the last part and just beat the boss for him first try. And jrstan really liked Black Eyes so much he hasn't bought it yet. He's still using
that
my
he's become a black guy.
Every time I look up, it's either Factorio or Black Ice. Notice the only stuff he's playing on his Steam account right now. It's amazing.
God, I wish Family Share wasn't a thing. Anyways.
It's kind of difficult when you have a crippling Factorio addiction, though. I mean, it doesn't help much.
Diddy Kong, bridge construction portal getting ditched, had to be the stand-in for Diddy Kong Racing. That wasn't fun, but still, it was something. But overall,
don't lie. You were laughing your ass off when I couldn't build a bridge properly.
Yeah, I mean,
kind of.
I was just chatting with chat. I was mostly just chatting with chat during that time, but I still.
No, you had one hell of a time laughing at me when I couldn't build some triangles.
James, whenever you couldn't build the bridge or whatever, I shared the image to the AO Discord and put, yeah, live stream's going great so far, and everyone was laughing their ass.
I saw that. That was hilarious. That was the highlight of the stream for me anyway, was just not knowing how to build bridges despite me having one big theoretical physics degree. It was great.
So, speaking of things that were amazing, the finale, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct, happened on November 1st, 2018, and crushed many a leak believer's dreams.
Oh yeah, motherfucking
in
Grinch
one go.
Y'all really believe
that was the Galaxy Brain leak, as I like to call it.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot I sang Subhuman at the lecture live stream. Anyways, what was it? Shit, what was I thinking of? Fucking Smash.
The Grinch leak. We were talking about the Grinch leak.
Yeah,
that happened.
I wouldn't say I feel bad for people who thought the Grinch leak was real. I was thinking it was real because I wanted Shadow, but at the same time,
here's the thing. I thought it was real, and I was still holding it back a little bit because I was like, hold up, I'm not about to get straight up destroyed if it's fake. I'm putting more of my eggs in the real basket, but I'm holding at least a little bit back so I'm not absolutely disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, everyone was disappointed, and I was only slightly disappointed. I was like, oh well, the rest of the cast is fantastic. This is fine. I just wanted Banjo, but this is fine.
This is fine.
So basically, we got 3 new characters, 2 that are going to be in the base game. Ken Masters from Street Fighter as an Echo Fighter. Ryu and Incineroar from Pokemon as a brand new fighter, and we're also getting Piranha Plant as DLC, which is the greatest troll move I have ever seen in my entire life. Thank you, Sakurai.
Thank you, Sakurai.
Cool. Thank you, Sakurai. Very, very kind of cool, I guess.
You see, I was initially like, Piranha Plant, why? And then the more I watched gameplay of it and the more salt I saw on Twitter, I was like, you know what, I'm actually okay with this now.
It's kind of cute.
Because it's so weird, but I love it at the same time.
It's kind of cute looking.
True. But
I'm kind of excited for Ken being an Echo Fighter because Ruben Langdon is in the game. That means Dante is actually...
He isn't an Echo Fighter, though. Excuse me?
Excuse me, Dante from the Devil May Cry series is Smash, so, like, you can shut your fucking mouth.
What does that have anything to do with Ken being an Echo Fighter or not being Echo Fighter?
Ruben Langdon voices Dante, my dude. That's what it has to do with it, okay? You see, my Dante is in the game. You see, Dante's in the game.
I want to fucking die.
Yeah, Dante was also in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. He was also in a bunch of Japanese commercials.
But,
I should just exit this conversation while I have the chance.
And anyway,
I'm done. I'm done for now, but okay.
Ken actually looks like more fun Ryu. To me, at least. Like, I was only kind of a...
No, he is
I don't know, he looks
Ryu,
more fun.
excuse me?
That's literally every game with Ryu and Ken in it, because Ken's like the Americanized... Ken is the Americanized Ryu, and everyone loves to pick Ken. Shoto Ken.
Well, he just looks more fun. I don't know.
He does look more fun. I agree.
Oh my god, this guy over here using a flowchart Ken. What the fuck, dude? I'm just kidding.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Nevertheless, I was against Incineroar initially, but he actually looks kind of fun. I can't really complain. He looked better than I expected him to.
Incineroar,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be broken. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, because he's got the good boy counter, baby. And then they showed off the story trailer, which, first of all,
it's not even.
Why did they
mode.
use that cinematic? Why did they use that cinematic if there was literally not actually going to be a story? Like, maybe to get people hyped, sure, but it's just adventure mode meets event mode.
Honestly, it's more of, in my opinion, it's probably just to market the game, because everyone's gonna memes are gonna, they know memes is gonna sell the game. Just look at, you know why they did that? I feel like the same reason they did that.
Oh my god! Please make a cohesive thought.
Shut the fuck up, Narrowz. Anyways. When it comes to marketing, I feel like everyone else is basically doing their marketing for them. Because if you think about it, all the memes that went viral regarding Smash, regarding just the World of Light trailer and the new one that just came out with, like, no music at all, that basically everyone's made all those different edits, and that has really pushed the game, you know? So that's just them. They're just like, that's them thinking, hey, y'all sell the game for us. Y'all do the work. We'll just set it up, and y'all do the work.
that new banner trailer in specific has gotten tons of memes.
Even
Lots
I
of
made
memes.
one. Even I'm helping.
I think like a friend of mine actually summed it up like this, and I think this is probably the best summarization of it. I can't believe that Nintendo caused everyone to make AMVs all of a sudden.
Yep.
But yeah, Smash looks really good so far. I cannot wait to get it. My GameStop better pull through and not make me wait till midnight. To be honest.
But yeah, I guess from that, everyone, I'm still excited for the game, but I'm not picking up day one because I still don't have a Switch. But I think I'm gonna get a Switch next summer. I'm thinking next summer when I actually do get my job. When I do get my job, work teaching kids and stuff like that. So I'll be getting a Switch next summer.
1v1 my King K. Rool, TBH.
I want to die.
Anyways, are y'all ready to move on to BlizzCon?
Sure.
Stop.
There's only like 2 things I'm aware of. But
Okay.
Sure.
First of all, I guess we're a little bit late on this, but we'll just cover the fact that, well, Overwatch got a new hero.
We were late on the Nintendo Direct. Excuse me.
Yeah, whatever. Like I said, I don't. This is talk. Anyways, Overwatch got a new hero. Her name's Ash. She had a new short that came out, which was really fucking enjoyable. Really fucking enjoyable because, like, holy shit. Did you see the pie physics on that pie? They were so good. But, other than that, like I was saying, Overwatch got a new hero. Name's Ash. A lot of ability. She has a shotgun and a freaking sniper rifle and a robot companion. You know, every good character has a robot companion. Am I right, jrstan? God, I was so fucking terrible. Anyways, I can't believe you needed.
I cannot believe Blizzard caused everyone to lose No Nut November on the first week. SMH.
Yeah, exactly. I was getting ready to mention that, especially because Ash,
I thought I was
she's
the
pretty
one that
hot.
people were losing No Nut November over.
No, you're a woman. Who cares? Anyways, wow, I'm being
That
really
doesn't
mean.
make any sense.
Wow.
Anyways, so by the way, do you guys have phones? Don't you all have phones?
No.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You know, y'all have phones, right?
What are you
Phones-
talking about?
What's a
I don't have
phone?
You have phones to play the newest Diablo game called Diablo Immortal. You know, the
Nah,
ones
miss me. I'll just play it on
Tony,
Switch.
what's a phone?
you can play it on your phone. It's not Diablo 4, by the way.
What's a
It is just a
phone?
reskin of some shitty other mobile game that we just hired for them to make a Diablo skin of.
Oh,
but y'all can play it on your phone,
Wait,
you know?
wait. What's a mobile game?
It's... Do you guys... Oh, shit. Damn it, my freaking mic keeps falling.
Anyways, so basically, Diablo decided to just straight up go, oh yeah, let's just make a mobile game, but let's not like be smart like everyone else that announces mobile games, and let's not announce the next Diablo while we're at it. Yes.
The best part about it is that, like, that was the only thing they fucking announced. It's like, good job, sir.
Like I'm sure
Shit.
I'm sure I'm slightly diverting this, but it's still in the context here. Like, let's use Nintendo and Pokemon as an example. Remember when the Let's Go games were announced? I'm sure no one here is really buying that game, but like if you are,
I would
understandable,
totally
but-
buy that game. Hello?
No.
Understandable. Have a nice day. But nevertheless, like, they knew that people wouldn't be down to buying Pokemon Go on the Switch. So whenever they announced it, they were smart enough to go, hey, if this isn't your thing, that's understandable. We're actually developing the next gen of Pokemon. It's coming out next year. This is just a nice little side distraction for you. If you don't like it, just wait till next year. You good. Blizzard
Right.
didn't do that. if Blizzard did that, I feel like the reception
The
to Diablo
backlash
Immortal would
been
be
softer.
not nearly as bad. Yes. Like, that's just my opinion. If they did something like that, I'm sure people would still complain, but it probably wouldn't be as bad because they'd be like, oh, I'm getting my Diablo 4. Cool.
Oh boy.
That's just me, though. But my favorite is that the trailer for Diablo Immortal is literally hitting so many dislikes right now, it's ridiculous. It is at catastrophic levels, last I heard.
Yeah, no one really, like, no one has phones, looks like it, you know?
Yeah, man, SMH, why can't people just get phones, though? Don't you know
I don't know what a phone
that
is.
if you did... Nobody actually likes Diablo, don't you know?
Okay.
I was thinking, first
This is in context of something, I'm sorry.
y'all remember when the Nintendo Switch presentation, you know, when they were like, revealing all the stuff about it, and like,
What, like the
me freaking
conference
out
or
for
whatever?
yeah, and me freaking out the exclusives, and I was typing vigorously on my phone, and you could actually hear in the fucking live stream. It was so stupid. It was great.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Okay, I got the like-dislike ratio. Look at that. That's beautiful.
I want to do this lightning round now.
James, if you could put that on the stream, that's cool. But that'd be great. But like,
Whoa,
it's
it's literally
24 likes.
It's literally the size of BlackRockShadow's penis.
Wow, can't believe this.
It's amazing.
But anyways, 24k likes and 641k dislikes. Youch. That should tell you something.
I think we have. Was there anything else announced at BlizzCon that is noteworthy that we should take note of?
Not really. I think Diablo Immortal was really the biggest takeaway there. Unless there was something I just didn't remember.
Probably not. So we're going to go ahead and move on. This is called the lightning round. So usually throughout when we schedule our podcasts, we usually think of a lot of topics, and usually whenever we get to them, whenever we say those podcasts, we just go over them. We don't really talk about them too much about them, and then this is also stuff we could put in last minute just to say, hey, this is here, go check this out, or hey, this is also in the news. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go through that. So,
Yes.
so from the Xbox conference or whatever, the Xbox in Mexico, Xbox went across the border.
The Xbox Expo.
The Xbox was in Mexico?
Yeah, Xbox crossed. Look, Xbox crossed over the border and started fixing their toilets, and all of a sudden we got news of Sunset Overdrive coming to PC. So
Well, that wasn't necessarily news. They still haven't even announced it. That got
rumors,
leaked on
yeah.
Amazon, as crazy as it sounds, and it looks like it might be releasing on Friday, it looks like. But yeah, it looks like it got leaked. It looks like it got leaked. Not really much else to say. If you've never played Sunset Overdrive, please play it. It is actually very good. As someone who has as the only person here who has an Xbox One and that has actually played that game, it is actually very good. It runs on the Spider-Man PS4 engine. That should give you an idea of how good it is.
whatever, and moving on from that, DMC5 got not really a new trailer. It's just like they were showing off a new mode called The Void, which is basically training mode from DMC Devil May Cry, except with a lot more stuff to do, a lot more customization, and just a whole lot around better. And we got news that DMC5 is going to be at the Game Awards, so around that time, our Game Awards, I'm guessing, is when we are going to get our V trailer, when they're going to finally show off the new character. But yeah,
I can't. Speaking of Devil May Cry 5, this happened today, so I feel like it's technically relevant to bring up. It can still count as lightning round.
Go on.
Apparently, Xbox owners that digitally pre-ordered were able to preload the game today. Like, it's anyone who digitally pre-ordered Devil May Cry 5 on Xbox One was already able to download the game.
mm-hmm.
I'm not sure Some are saying, like, I think one person was saying that it was by mistake, but a lot of people are reporting that it happened. So whether this means whether it's Capcom doing it and just not telling people, or if it was a mistake and somebody will figure it out and figure out how to hack it, and the entire game will get leaked in an entire months ahead, which is always fun. We're gonna find out sooner or later. But
that would be fucking scary if it actually did get leaked, because I'd leaked like months before, because I'd actually be freaking out and like turn off the internet because I'd hate everyone. Anyway,
and then the file would get leaked, and then I'd find a way to actually put it on my Xbox and go, "Sorry, Tony, I've got to play."
What's gonna happen? Like, then you're gonna go, "I'm just gonna be so pissed off at you." But yeah, I remember. I think this reminds me. I think when the Resident Evil 5 demo got leaked, like when that got leaked online by like on the Xbox 360, and people were able to download it before it officially came out or whatever. Like,
yeah, I remember that.
But that was like around the early times when YouTube really wasn't big, but that was a thing. But other than that, okay. So the last really important thing is Winnie the Pooh. Kingdom Hearts 3 got another new trailer showing off the Winnie the Pooh aspects in the world. It had Hayner from Kingdom Hearts 2 try to do a drop kick on Ansem, and got frozen in midair, and then it just turned into an Eric Andre show. But still, Kingdom Hearts 3 is still looking good in my opinion. There you go. Anyone? Anything else you want to say on that?
It's Winnie the Pooh and Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't really know what else to say.
I hear he'll be some interesting news, and unfortunately for Chris, he's not here. But he'd probably he would probably want to talk about this. But Honey Pop 2 got a new character reveal, who was actually from Honey Cam Studio. Excuse me while I go get whose name was Brooke, if I'm aware. Excuse.
Yeah, something like that.
Give me a quick sec. Honey Pop. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Brooke Belrose, who is related to who is Audrey Belrose's aunt by marriage apparently, but basically her description reads: Brooke married a successful entrepreneur for the money and status, but feels nothing for him. Despite her age, she looks so young through surgery and Botox injections. But yes, your MILF from Camp Studio is coming to Honey Pop 2. I can't. I wouldn't say I liked her in Cam because, well, it was Cam Studio. So, but I'm just glad they're using some of the Cam girls to use in Honey Pop 2 because. And when I think about Honey Cam, a lot of the girls I did want to see in an actual Honey Pop game to learn more about them, and that disconnect was there in Cam. So I feel like he's doing that because yeah. Anyways,
because of you.
No, fuck you.
Can't believe this.
Monster Hunter
Chris
movie
still owes me a copy of Honey Cam. I can't believe this.
Oh yeah, he bought that for. I will forget. I wouldn't say I was mad for him doing this. I was just more shocked. But he bought Honey Cam Studio for like everyone in the server, and then like 2 hours later when he actually played it, and he was like, "This game's shit. Fuck it." I'm not even kidding.
I'm not like he owes me a copy because he said, "Yo, I'll give you Honey Cam Studio if you just please finish the Game Awards video." I finished the Game Awards video months ago, Chris. Where's my Honey Cam Studio, boy?
I promise to buy him Honey Pop 2 when it comes out, but what's gonna happen is that he's gonna end up buying it, and I'm gonna go, "What the fuck?"
So then you'll basically have 2 copies of Honey Pop 2.
Yeah, and I won't give it to you. I'll give it to jrstan.
He probably won't take it.
Anyways, Monster Hunter movie. It looks like shit. We had 3 pictures of the cast with it doesn't not look. It looks like a goddamn. I was talking to one of my friends in college, and she was saying it looks like more like a Starship Troopers movie or something like that. But
it looks
Monster
like
Hunter movie,
a war movie with tanks.
It's gonna be Slocked. If you remember, what's the guy who really, and apparently the guy who really loves the hell out of Mario lore was saying, man, I don't care if it's bad, it's gonna be Slocked. Well, who the fuck cares about Monster Hunter lore? Says the man who really cares heavily about Mario lore. You know who I'm talking
movie
about.
Roberto?
Yeah, movie Blob, so.
Picture film Roberto. Never change.
But other than that, we got some new news from today, is that Team Grounding, the people who are developing Space Channel 5 VR, is apparently trying to get in contact with Apollo Smile. For those who don't know, Apollo Smile is the original voice actor for Ooh La La in Space Channel 5 Parts 1 and 2. Apparently, she fell out of circulation around 2003, 2005, and what she's doing at this moment is, I think, she's actually teaching dance in her home in Connecticut. Whatever, here goes Tony about Space Channel, shut the hell up. But if they can get in contact with her, I will be really, really happy, especially because I did like how she performed Ooh La La, even though she was limited by Japanese voice Japanese ADR and what have you. But it'll be really respectful, and I feel that would be really respectful just to the character and for her, especially since she hasn't had a gig in years for now, you know. But
yes, Grounding.
Lightning around my
Please
ass.
DM us if you get this info. Just saying.
Yeah, that was a little misplaced for a joke, but I'm just more happy that they're actually attempting to, because I didn't even know they were going to try. The fact that they are trying makes me happy. Anyways, I'm going to be kind of quiet on this, but there was a certain video that was released by a certain voice actor about a certain Uber driver who apparently got that Uber driver fired. So I guess, Brendan, you can go off on this one.
Excellent. So basically, this certain video that Tony is talking about, it got removed from the person because of immense backlash. Various mirrors exist. So basically, this one Twitter user mirrored the tweet, and basically, I mean the person in specific copyright striked it. Like, boom, it's gone. Because they do not want it being shown off at all. Even though there are various video mirrors out there. Video mirrors we are not showing because our good old pals over at Anime Outsiders received a cease and desist order because they shared this certain voice actress's video and were even talking about it. So you can imagine
that we're talking about it, to be honest.
What?
It's a miracle that we're talking about it.
It is kind of a miracle while we're talking about this particular voice actor.
Yes. Yes, it is. Let's just sum it up like this. This happened yesterday, and I posted it in the Discord that it happened, and I was literally like, should we even talk about this on the podcast? Lydia was like, oh, we're talking about this on the podcast. But yeah, basically, good old pals over at Anime Outsiders, they got a cease and desist from the specific voice actress. Even shared the email. So what y'all thinking about that, fellas?
I really didn't watch the video. I didn't watch the video, but I wouldn't say I didn't watch it. I watched a few seconds of it, and I'm just like, I really don't want to get involved with this. At the same time,
bad.
At the same time, I was just like, why would you? I hate when people try to get their phones out and start recording shit, just to oh, this guy is, when they think they're in their right in regards to oh, this guy thinks he's being an ass to me. For example, the woman that got pissed that I remember there was the woman that got pissed that there was a taxi driver had a fucking hula girl dancing or whatever on his.
Yeah, we understand what you mean. James put the image of a hula dancing girl
Yeah, go
part
ahead.
of it.
Just do that. There's like people, and then there's like, of course, you have the get out of my car now. Get out of my car now.
But that turned into a meme because everyone thought it was funny. But like, I ended up watching the video because I was sharing around the mirrors whenever the news broke out, so people would know the full context. So I finally watched the video yesterday. Is all I really have to say.
The big
after watching it. The big Just, I can understand why she got the backlash she did. That's all I'm gonna say.
The thing is regarding that is just like, no one wants to look like, when it comes to like voice actors and all this other entertainment stuff, no one wants to hear your opinion on the political viewpoints, on your political viewpoints. You're an actor. Who the hell cares?
Yeah,
like,
basically.
You are
like, at least.
Yeah, go on.
At least if you're gonna do it, be smart like, say, David Hayter, and actually make a separate account for it. So that way, if people want to know your political views, they can go there. Everyone else can just stay on the regular account. Something like that. So,
I don't mind if there's like a political tweet like every once in a while, or like say, like something really big's happening, and then you have to tweet about it. You know what? Fine, sure. But if you're consistently doing this in your everyday life, you've gone way too fucking far.
Yeah, I know. Like
This is
I'm
why
not
I
the
will
type of
never allow
person-
my parents on social media.
like, I don't like. I can understand why people would want to get in, would want to talk about some political stuff. Like, I even do that, admittedly. But if it's literally the only thing you're talking about, maybe you need to, unless like your entire account's gimmick is talking about politics, maybe just chill out a little bit, you know.
We have I feel like life has spent way too much time dealing about humans spend way too much time talking about political shit. They just don't take in what they really have. Like basically,
yeah.
Like, look, there's so much you could be sure, you could dwindle on about the world's problems, but every other country has even worse problems than we do.
Honestly,
Basically, people in North Korea can't even access the internet. So
a lot of countries can't access the internet.
Not even not even internet, but like they aren't even given basic human rights. You know.
Why are we getting political right now?
Why are we getting political? Anyways.
Yeah,
right.
But there's one more thing I want to say before we move on to the next topic. I'm not gonna get political on this. Don't worry. But I said it on Twitter last night. I'm sure no one saw it because it was like at 11:30 before I went to bed. But I said it on Twitter last night. It's if you don't like Anime Outsiders, like, whatever. That's I don't agree with you, but that's whatever. But if you're gonna look at the support this specific voice actress for sending them a C&D just because you don't like Anime Outsiders, that's kind of I personally believe that's extremely petty. So,
especially if you're just a security, if you're just a mall cop.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Wow, we're going there. Can't wait. He probably, the specific person we're talking about probably isn't going to see this, but on the off chance that they do, boy, our mentions are going to be really fun tomorrow.
Oh, that would be really fun. Anyways, especially what I had to deal with today when I had to damage control my overrated games list. But anyways,
damage control is weakness.
Whatever. Shut up.
Anyways, be a Chad.
So let's go ahead and go on to our movie discussions, because I don't really feel like talking about that anymore. So, what the hell? First of all, before we talk about the newest Actually, let's just go ahead and move on to it. Toy Story 4 got a trailer. What do you guys think?
Toy Story 3
There
was
was-
a treasure. Why does there need to be fourth one?
I feel like they should have stopped. They just should have stopped it too.
No, what
Like-
was planned? Okay, what was planned was a trilogy, right? They talked
yeah,
about
like,
this. They talked about this in the
Yeah,
conference.
like 3 was planned for a while.
It was planned for years, like
But
years
they
ahead.
just. But my dude, they just ripped off Toy Story 2 in order to make this trilogy.
Yeah, like
what
that's
the
the
fuck?
only thing wrong with it. But beyond that, it's whatever.
Yeah.
No, but
But it was
Um,
always planned to be 3. The only
Right.
reason why there's 4 is because Disney wants to cash grab at this point.
exactly, yes. But based on the new trailer, it looks like they're going to focus on the concept of what constitutes as a toy, which
As a
I
toy.
guess that could sound interesting. But
I
at the
mean,
same time, I don't think we need another Toy Story for that. That's just
No,
me.
we really don't.
A short would have sufficed, if you ask me.
I hate it. This doesn't need to happen. There was only supposed to be 3. I want to
Considering-
die.
Considering how Incredibles 2 made me really sad and made me really disappointed in modern Disney in general, I guess I gotta really lower my expectations for this. You know.
My favorite thing is that they had to upload a second trailer the day after solely because they got overshadowed by a very specific trailer that happened multiple hours later.
I mean, at least
That we-
Coco was good for Pixar.
Yeah, Coco was good. I'll give
I
that.
loved Coco.
The,
It made
the
me
specific trailer that overshadowed Toy Story 4 being Detective Pikachu.
cry. I'm sorry. I know you were so eager. I like Pikachu's model. It's actually really cute and fluffy.
Pikachu looks cute.
It actually looks, but it's so weird to hear Ryan Reynolds of all people, just his voice emanating from Pikachu's mouth, and I think that's hilarious on so many levels.
Like,
Because
when the
honestly,
trailer dropped,
at this point, it's just Deadpool possessing Pikachu's body, which honestly is not out of the realm of possibilities at this point.
Deadpool Chew is officially real, boys. All the
Oh,
Facebook
boy.
shirts are finally back in business, babe. But anyways, the trailer launched. Like that, it came out of left field. I was even surprised whenever I saw it show up. But at first I was so-so.
Okay, the first time I saw it, I was like, wait, why is everything so dark? Wait, why does this look like a fan film? Wait, this is
Yeah.
real?
Like the first time I saw it, like on one hand I was like, okay, the Pokemon designs look weird.
I actually
They
like
look too
them.
real. And then,
No,
but I
no.
was like, the writing seems fine, and everything else, it's the Pokemon I couldn't get past. I've watched the trailer multiple times since it came out, so that way I could finally form an opinion on it. And the designs grew on me eventually. It's still bizarre.
It's very bizarre, but
admittedly,
it's
but
so
they grew on me.
cute. Mr. Mime is a
Pikachu
nightmare.
specifically. Yeah.
The Amogus
Yeah.
were kind of cute.
It-
Like in the
it looks like
trailer,
they're-
when they're in Chinatown or
sorry.
whatever.
Oh yeah. But
The Jigglypuff scared me. I really hope Jigglypuff is voiced by Danny DeVito.
oh, I hope so too. Speaking of Danny DeVito and Detective Pikachu, the
Where-
account actually follows Danny DeVito.
You're kidding.
No, we're not kidding. Actually,
I am serious. I can get
So
the
does
tweet
that
right
mean
now
there's a
and prove
Danny
it.
DeVito cameo? You
There
know what he
better be.
said about the Detective Pikachu stuff?
what the fuck is a Pikachu?
No, he said, "What the fuck is a Pokemon?"
Like here, I'll post the tweet in the chat. Hold on.
fuck is
That
a
way you know I'm not lying to you. There you go. There's a second image, but that's your proof.
Okay,
But
I am actually looking forward to this.
It should be
I
alright.
actually
in my
am
opinion.
too.
And a
if
tweet,
it's
a tweet is about this movie made me feel very relatable, and it said, I cannot believe that in 6 months I have to go to a movie theater and say painfully to the box office clerk, 1 for Detective Pikachu.
Watch as I do that for the fucking Sonic movie when that eventually comes out. Because Jesus, oh no.
Sonickick finds a way to come back to my homeland and goes, "Yo, you want to see the Sonic movie?"
Finds a way to come back. You sound like I'm going to you sound like we live in Indonesia or some shit.
Exactly. No one knows this. No one knows this state whenever they get here. It's fact.
Anyways, I just
But
think...
yeah,
And then-
Detective Pikachu, it looks
But
surprisingly
then the
good.
Detective Pikachu trailer still outshined Toy Story 4, so then Disney was like, ah shit, now we gotta release the Dumbo trailer.
Yeah, they released the Dumbo trailer right before we recorded. It was amazing.
I don't even give a shit. Fuck Dumbo.
I didn't even watch it. I just saw screenshots and went, "What the heck is this?"
Dumbo is literally the dumbest Disney movie of all time, and why are they actually trying to remake this shit movie? Fight me.
Wow.
I
man.
know a lot of people like Dumbo. I hate Dumbo. There's a reason why he's called Dumbo. He's autistic.
Oh no.
I wanna say this one thing about the Detective Pikachu trailer. It caught mainstream attention more than I think
did.
anybody would ever expect this movie to catch.
Did you see Ryan Reynolds tweet about it?
I watched it again today. And it had 28 million views already. That's how many people have watched.
That's
the
a
trailer
lot
at
of
this
people.
point.
And it's only been out for 2 days.
Yeah, and Toy Story 4 is sitting at 6 million. That should give you an idea how much people care about the Pikachu.
Yeah, but I've been waiting 10 years for Toy Story 4. You don't bring your kids to go see this movie, by the way. Fuck your kids. I've been waiting 10 years to see this cash grabby movie. Fuck your kids.
At least Toy Story
Hello,
3
sir.
had heart. Obviously a lot of effort went into the final movie.
I'm showing
I-
showing a tweet right now showing the mainstream attention that it got. We have the Atlanta Motor Speedway, the actual.
Oh yeah, I forgot
tweeting
about that.
tweeting a poll about it. It's literally a poll, and the options for it are yas, that's them, not me. Are you kidding me? Pika Ryan Reynolds. Oh no, just no. We have a 28% saying oh no, just no, and that's the highest poll.
Oh well, they don't count. They like racing.
You're right.
Yeah, what
you're
do
right.
they know?
You're right. This is Atlanta Motor Speedway, so of course it's people from Georgia. So
I'm
Can't
sorry about
believe
my
this.
comment about Dumbo. That's not who I want to be anymore.
All right. Alrighty then.
this took a turn for the worst. 110%.
Excellent. Anyways. So, y'all want to talk about any movies or shows you've been watching recently, or we just want to end it here?
I actually
Don't
kinda
talk
do.
about Ruby, goddammit!
It's not Ruby.
Oh no.
Look, since you brought it up, and I actually was not going to talk about Ruby,
Oh my God, I'm gonna
but
kick
thank you, Lydia, for bringing up that Ruby got a very important episode this week. Thank you,
James.
Lydia. Thank you, Lydia. Anyways, let's talk about...
Neo dies at the end.
Neo dies at the end. Well, she is coming back. Well, it's pretty obvious that she's coming back. Anyways, Ruby got an important
Wait,
episode
is she still
this
not
week.
back yet?
Well, they're hinting at her coming back. They're really hinting at it because apparently in episode 2, they're like, Cinder was looking for the four trio, not the trio, the
Wasn't
four
she
girls.
supposed to die?
She died, it's technically, but I'm guessing because of fan requests, they're
Well, of
they're bringing
course,
her
but
back.
that's she's dead.
But let's see. But bling bling. But
Hey Brendan,
anyways,
guess what I'm watching?
So, anyways, let's go ahead and start this. So, basically, this new episode was explaining the lore and what Ozpin was really hiding from the group and them, you know, right?
No
So-
one cares.
You ready? No. Like, I was telling this to AO, and they were like, holy shit, this is fucking garbage. So I'm gonna repeat this, the way I typed it in AO. So,
Can someone mute him?
there was... Nope. Because I'm actually recording.
We're all
Anyways.
recording, excuse me.
Yes. Anyways, so a long time ago, there was
In a
this
galaxy
princess.
far, far away.
Yeah, in this galaxy far, far away, there was this princess named Salem. She was trapped in a castle, and then this guy named Ozma went to save her, right?
Ozma.
And then, yeah, Ozma. that's Ozpin's real name is Ozma. And so
That's the lamest name a hero can ever have.
yeah, Ozma. So then they became lovers, right? They were rescuing and like, hey, we can do whatever we want.
Stuff.
And then Ozma died. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. They're like, oh yeah, he rescued her, and then they became lovers, and then they died. But then, basically, what happened is
So they
Salem.
lived happily ever after. What's the problem here?
No, that's the
Wow.
thing.
Maybe
Or-
doing something dumb? Can't
Or so-
believe this.
Look, we would have been halfway through if y'all guys didn't stop interrupting me, okay? I actually don't. I want to talk because this is Lydia's
You want to
punishment,
talk Ruby, we get it, but we're gonna make fun of you along the way.
and that's fine. But y'all are literally that is fine. I need a backup from the mic. That is fine. But y'all are gonna y'all making fun of me is making this go even longer. So
Exactly.
if y'all want this to go by short, put up or
Okay,
shut
fine.
up.
I'm sorry.
All right. Anyways, I still
Just
love you.
talk
It's okay.
really fast like you normally do.
All right, so then Salem went to the gods of light and darkness, and to the gods of light she was like, "Hey, yo, bring Ozma back." And then the god of light was like, "No, don't disrupt the cycle of life and death." And the god of dark was like, "Yeah, sure." And then that made the god of light mad because they agreed not to do that, and so they fought. And so they made Salem immortal to basically say, "Hey, this is your punishment for doing so. You have to live your life out, whatever." Live life forever and shit. And so that's basically to teach her that they shouldn't disrupt the cycle of life and death. I don't know why the fuck would you do that as gods, but, you know, well. So Salem didn't learn, big shock, and then gathered up all of humanity to take down both the light and dark gods or whatever. And they're and basically twisting that humanity can be whatchamacallit with petty words. They can be triggered with petty words. And then they go to fight gods, only to reenact Infinity War on a global scale. So yes, they literally Thanos snap and everyone dies. Yeah? And so so they leave Salem and on Remnant, and then like the Light and Dark guys leave Remnant, and guess what? Them leaving and hitting the moon on their exit out caused moon.
Okay,
Caused that fucking cracked moon.
I have one question.
Yes.
This all happened in one episode.
Huh?
This all
Yeah,
happened.
this all happened in one episode, because in episode 2 they were like the relic in volume 5, like that big lamp or whatever.
I really don't care, but okay.
But if you remember the lamp, that was actually a genie. Like there was a genie named Jinn in it, and then then Ruby asked the genie, "Hey, what the fuck's up with Oz?" And so yeah. Anyways, so light and dark gods, they went off, and then they hit the moon, and that shattered the moon that you see like in Remnant or whatever. Like that's.
Why did I have to explain the shattered moon? Maybe
I don't.
I thought that was just the aesthetic of the. Okay.
I'm sorry, Tony. This doesn't even sound like Ruby anymore. What are you watching?
I know, right? Anyways, and so
I've dropped it in season 3. This doesn't sound like it anymore.
I'm just going through this. Like, look, this is.
I thought this was supposed to be about a witch school or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know either. Look, I don't fucking.
When did they
know.
grow up? I thought they were like 14 to 16. Excuse me.
They're 6. They're now 6. They remember time skip that they don't. That the writers are not even sure of. Anyways, so
Because
you know
Monty
they.
didn't specify that great.
Anyways, so The light. Light god. The light god is like told Ozpin was like, yo, I made these 4 relics. You gotta catch them all like the Pokemans, and me and my brother will come back to Remnant, and we will judge humanity, right? Right. Okay, so Oz gets reincarnated. And then Salem, because she was so mad at being immortal, because when she was thrusted into the pool of light, she was giving immortality. So she throws herself at the pool of darkness, and she becomes fucking, Salem, like her current
Salem
look of
witch
Salem.
child over here.
Yeah. And
That
then
doesn't even remotely make
she just got
sense.
tan, she got turned into a witch. So Oz, now reincarnated, went to find Salem. Now, here we go. The thing is, in this new reincarnated world, they explain the dust because back in like the world where the gods were there, they had their magic or whatever. They could use magic like, how like the maidens, right? But
Tony,
now they
this
can't.
This is not ending anytime soon. Can you please?
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. But
No,
I'm
you're
trying
not.
I'm trying because it's
Brendan.
just so stupid. This is just
Brendan.
so stupid it hurts. Anyways. I know. Anyways. Oz now reincarnated went to find Salem. And they did. And they were living happily together with Salem. Blaming the gods on the curse. And then I'm trying to go through this. I'm trying to go through faster.
You don't have to go through this. You're just
Salem,
putting us through torture.
Just sum it up in 50 words or less, please.
Tell that to the fucking writers, Jesus Christ.
Sum it up in
Anyways.
10 words or less, please.
Anyways, they're living happily together, and Salem blaming the gods, cursing the world, and Oz keeping his real mission a secret. They decide to become the gods of Remnant and not collect the rugs. And so they fuck, and they have 4 daughters. 4 daughters. And these 4 daughters are the original maidens. Yes, they retcon. Yeah, they retconned the maidens this time. And blah, blah, blah. And then a reflection, like Oz looks in a reflection, is like, yo, don't forget your mission. And so Oz goes out to do his mission while he takes the kids with him. And then Salem get mad, and they fought. And then she kills Oz. But then Oz reincarnates again, and so all his reincarnation, he becomes more focused on his mission, right? And so one of the Oz's gets the relic of knowledge, the genie lamp, and he asks the question, is that...
What do you mean you know the genie lamp?
The genie lamp, the relic of knowledge, whatever, the one I was just saying that had the djinn, that they're asking the question of. Anyways, this apparent Oz has how to beat Salem.
James,
and
can
then
you
Jen
please
is
cut
like...
all of this? I told
And
you
then
to
Jen is-
sum it
I'm
up in 10
I'm
words
almost-
or less.
Oh my god, Narrowz, I am literally almost done. I have like one thing to go. Narrowz, I have...
Please, God.
Jen the genie says that you can't beat Salem, and then the episode ends. That's the story of Oz and Salem. Oh my god, why the fuck?
Okay, so basically next podcast, and don't let Tony talk about Ruby.
You can.
That's what I learned here.
Anyways, I'm gonna actually start talking about good stuff. I started watching the first 3 seasons.
And
of
we're
Bleach
out of
again.
time.
I started watching the first 3 seasons of Bleach again. It was a really fun experience that I think you should kind of watch, but at the same
I
time
hate
watch out
Bleach.
because it's an old
Moving on.
anime. Anyways, moving on from that. Ugh.
I'm watching anime titties. Don't ask what it's about.
Lydia, DM. TBH. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, I've got a couple things I watched, but I'm not gonna waste
hentai.
a whole 5 minutes.
Look, that would have gone 3 minutes if it wasn't for Lydia cutting
No,
it off every fucking
no,
second.
wouldn't have. That would have gone for more than that. Oh
You
my.
literally cut me off like 300 times, and I just like.
I had
okay,
questions.
Here.
I had
was
questions and
Save it
comments.
for later.
Anywho, over the weekend, my internet was fun. I hated it.
Wait, are we already going into stories? Or...
No. This is technically related. Don't worry. So, because my internet was out all weekend, I had lots of free time to spend on video games and movies. So I saw Bohemian
Don't tell
Rhapsody in
me.
theaters. That was actually very, very good.
I've heard mixed.
There were a couple of, from what I understand, there were some inaccuracies, but even if you ignore those, it was actually still really good. Like, I can't complain. If you
Okay.
like Queen, I do recommend it.
I do like Queen. I do love me some Queen.
Then give it a go. Outside of the handful of inconsistencies in the film,
I'm probably not gonna see it. Honestly.
Understandable.
I might see it. I'm actually gonna probably see it around Thanksgiving because my sister did want to see it, and we haven't seen a movie in a while.
I'm gonna see Fantastic
I only
Beasts
saw
2 with my boyfriend.
Wow.
Because he really likes Harry
I only
Potter.
saw. Understandable. I only saw Bohemian Rhapsody because my dad really wanted to see it because he's a
your
big Queen
dad.
fan. So I was like, shoot, why not?
You know what my friend says about Queen?
What?
He says that they sound gay, and I'm like, but how?
Well, I mean, Freddie
how?
Mercury was gay, so he's not wrong.
I mean, he's not wrong, but at the same
But
time,
Freddie
I'm
Mercury's
just like,
Queen sounds great. What's his problem? I swear to me, mum.
because he listens to trap music.
Can't believe this. And then I watched this older movie called The Others, like some sort of, I guess it was some sort of reverse ghost movie or something. I say reverse because I can't spoil it, but it was better than I expected it to be. Not gonna spend too much time on that. And then I watched Wayne's World again because why not? I hadn't seen it in a couple of years and wanted to see if it was actually good. It was dumb, but it was the good kind of dumb, so it was okay.
James, have you seen any movies?
Rip.
Oh, never
No.
mind.
No, I have not seen any movies. This is me, jrstan.
I've only been playing
Okay.
Factorio for over 23 hours this week
And
alone.
I've played Black Ice for a full 25 hours.
We're picking on our producer right in front of his face and he's not saying anything.
The thing about it is, this is all true. This is all true. I can't deny it. I literally took a
by the way-
I'm gonna open up Steam and show the screenshot that I sent somebody, because I literally took a picture. I did a 10-hour session of Factorio straight, full 595
Guys.
minutes of Factorio. It was painful.
Guys,
it
I'm
was
sleepy.
awful, but it was fun.
Guys, I'm sleepy.
But
James, DM me the Amazon link to that Queen vinyl. TBH.
oh yeah, I'll, go to
Sleepy.
Just after the stream, not now. I'm just saying.
But
Sleepy.
anyone got any story time?
not
I
really.
got a story time.
All right,
Once
go ahead.
upon a time, Lydia went to fucking sleep. But that's not gonna happen.
I don't have a story to think on the podcast current. No, I don't have any stories currently. I also watched that live action Bleach movie. It was not that good. And I
Why do
reviewed
you
it
watch
for my
live action anything?
because it was
Because
Bleach.
you're a Ruby fan, I got it.
Shut the know your fucking place, trash.
I'm sorry, I'm not the Ruby fan here.
I'm not
the
the one
only
who said, "Hey, I should go play Skullgirls."
She actually did say that before we started. I forgot about that.
I don't even have it installed. Which is great.
Yeah, but you were thinking.
Wow.
The fact you were thinking about it pisses me off.
Amazing.
The
I
only
would
story
just,
time I have is
is your-
that my internet went out.
Yeah, you've been
That's
talking
about
about that nonstop.
Exactly, because it was. I didn't like it. It wasn't fun.
I didn't like it.
I'm getting new internet
Guys,
tomorrow though.
do
and
you
it's
understand there's only one
unlimited.
viewer on my
Also,
stream right now?
Also, you should all before we end this podcast, I would also like to say you should watch Stranger Things if you ever have the time to. I don't know why.
I think I'll just go watch another riveting episode of
Ruby.
I don't know, the Angry Video Game Nerd.
How about JonTron? Oh wait.
Oh, you
Oh,
mean
he won't
wait? You mean
upload a
Scott
new
the
episode.
Wise? You mean Scott the Wise?
I don't
This
even
is
know
a Scott
who
the
that
Waz
is.
fan account now. I'm sorry,
don't-
sir.
Okay, I'm sleepy.
Anyways, so I guess that's the end.
Guys,
I'm waiting for Tony to do it.
All right, do you want me to...
oh my god.
Yes,
Thank
'cause I
you
thought you
so
were
much
doing
for
it.
everyone.
Look,
joining.
Lydia, shut up.
No.
Look, I'm
You're
gonna finish.
doing it.
Well, let me do it.
Go and
let
smoke your weed. I can do this.
I can do it too. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming down. Not really coming down, but thank you for listening to our podcast, for getting this point. Anyways, if you want to find our contact information, please look in the description. We've done our shit with outros, and it's never worked. But yes, if you want our contact information, not really contact information, but you know where to find us on social media and all that shit, check the descriptions below. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming to this part again, and we'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.